Hi, and welcome to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel. We're here in Gresham at MetroEast Community Media. So glad you joined us tonight. We're going to start out tonight with a group that is bringing beauty to our community. We're going to be talking with the Larch Mountain Country Artisans, and here representing the Artisans we have Nancy Tingley. You have been with Larch Mountain for
11 years.
11 years, okay. And the newbie, Sue DeMold. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So maybe you could tell me, Nancy, I'll start with you. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about the Larch Mountain Country Artisans. What does this group do, and why do you exist? What exactly is your purpose?
Well, it's a group of artisans, and it's a co-op.
Okay.
And they've been going for 36 years now. This is their 36th annual show.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I wasn't there at the beginning, so I can't tell you the exact history of it, but they do a lot of things good for the community, and it is a really good mix of different artists.
All different kinds all different mediums,
artists.
right?
I think that's why it works so well, is because there's so many different varieties, and they don't want to have a lot of people doing the exact same thing.
Right.
So there's a lot of people that come every year because they like it. There's a line out the door waiting for the door to open, and it's well attended.
Good, good.
Yes.
Well, so you have an annual show, but what about the rest of the year? Is that where the artisans are making the art for the show? Do you get together? Do you get together and communicate with each other throughout the year?
We have lots of meetings through the year, starting in May up through November. And yeah, we do a lot of planning and a lot of sharing of the jobs. So some people do the setup, some do other jobs. So,
for example, so you do all the emails, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is a huge job in and of itself. So the event itself, which is on November 20th, 21st, and 22nd, correct? And it's at Glen Auto Park, is that right? In Troutdale.
Yes.
Which, if anybody's ever been to the Troutdale Summerfest Parade, that's where it ends up down there.
Yes, right down by the river.
Yeah, and Troutdale's a fun little town anyway, and really becoming quite the mecca for art.
Center. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it sure is. So I'm glad to see that. You did bring some photos and obviously some gorgeous artwork here that I want to talk about, but let's talk about the artwork first. So you are both artists.
Right.
Sue, you do a variety of things, but you obviously have some gorgeous jewelry. So
thank you.
Maybe if we can get a shot of this beautiful piece that says love. I love this color. It goes very well with my outfit.
Yes, it does. It's made for you.
So tell me about this. What is this made out of?
It's made out of copper. And I love working with copper because it starts out as just a plain sheet, a shiny sheet of copper, and then I work with flame and I work with molding it in different ways, a lot of sanding and filing, and I do everything by hand. Oh,
wow. How long would a piece like this take for you to make?
That piece probably took about 4 hours to make if I worked on just it
and nothing else.
Time.
Right. And then are all these copper as well?
Yes, these are.
Do you mind if I hold these up?
Go right ahead.
I love these.
Yeah.
So some of these say friend, hope, love. Some of them, this one's hope too. So some of them have sayings on them, some of them don't.
Yes.
Like, for example, this is really nice. How do you get that on there? Obviously, that's my technical term. How do you get that on there?
How do you do that? Once you soften the metal, which you do through flame, and then you have to put it through some kind of a press or something that will help. Sometimes I do acid etching to get a design into it. And then once you have the design, then you have to mold the piece into either a bracelet or a necklace or whatever it's going to be. And the process is the same for the little earrings. They're just a lot finer work.
Aren't those pretty? Yeah, but they catch the light really nice.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you. Little bling bling for the holidays, huh? I like
there
that.
You go.
And then what is this made out of?
That is red jasper and citrine. So I use high quality gemstones and do some stringing. That's what I started in 20 years ago. And as an artist, I just keep changing. I think that's what we do, is change and grow.
And you probably see the other artists and get ideas from them too, I imagine, don't you?
Throughout life, I think we get inspiration from everything.
That's beautiful work. And Nancy, you paint.
Yes.
So can you show us some of what you have here.
Yeah, I do watercolors mainly. I do all kinds of different mediums, but for this show I do watercolors. And my latest one here is from Mount Adams, and mainly I do botanicals, and I've been doing this
Hold
for
it up
like
so we can take a look at it. Hold it
30
there for a minute.
years, at least 30 years, 35
Wow.
years I've been working. I went to art school and they never taught me watercolors.
Really? I love
And
watercolors.
I just learned on my own.
So
So this
what-
is Mount Adams,
Okay, I was going to say, I know some
Bird
Mountain.
Creek Meadows,
How pretty
and
is that? And the monkey flower at the bottom.
yes,
of
the
course I
monkey
recognize.
flower is down on the bottom. So this is one of my favorite places to go hiking.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty. The mountain goats up in the hills. And this is another one, which is one of the botanicals I do.
And those
that's
are
a
very popular,
Pacific-
aren't they? I mean, I see that more and more like in architectural digest magazines where they have the
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
several of the
Botanicals.
framed botanicals. Yeah,
Right.
they're beautiful.
So that's two of the ones I do. And this year I have a new calendar.
Oh.
So it's a small one. People like small, I believe. And
their smaller
inside is a
houses.
lot of the botanicals that I do.
Oh, how pretty.
So that,
And is that what is that? Like a lady slipper? What kind of a flower
this
is
one
that?
is called the Linnea,
Oh, okay.
or twin flower.
Okay.
It's actually from a Swedish botanist.
Oh.
It was named Linnea.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
there's all kinds of different ones in here, but I've been doing these for a long, long time.
Yes,
And there's the same one as that one.
So these will be the calendar, the
Yes.
paintings, the jewelry. This will all be for
And
sale
cards,
at the show and
Plus
sale.
many more.
Plus,
Yes,
plus
yes,
many more.
many other things.
Yes.
Now, you said that that the Larch Mountain Country Artisans does things for the community.
Yes.
Is this a fundraiser then, this event?
Yes, there's 3 different groups that we will be donating money to out of the proceeds. One of them is Corbett School Arts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we've
a-
got
that's a
to
good
have
school,
the kids
yeah.
coming up
Yeah,
in
for
the
sure.
arts, very important. The Vista House, which is important to us all, and the Troutdale Parks, of course, where we hold the show.
Perfect. Yeah, you have a
Glen
pretty
Auto
good
Park,
variety
yeah.
there. Yeah, Glen Auto Park. So this will be at Glen Auto Park. Do you have other artists? I know you brought some pictures or sent us some pictures. Maybe we could take a look at those and you can tell us a little bit about some of the other art that we'll be seeing
Sure.
there. Do you know how many artists there are in the whole?
There's 30 some.
Wow.
I'm not sure exactly the amount, because I think
Okay, this is the postcard that's going out to
right.
let people know about it. 36th annual. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Has it always been at the same place?
As
Yeah.
far as as long as I've been there, it has been at the
Okay.
same place.
Okay, so it's 3 days, which is great.
Right. Yes. Starts at 1 o'clock on Friday, and this is Nancy Smith. She's a wildlife photographer, and she does calendars
She has some beautiful
and
work.
beautiful. And there's,
Isn't
I
that
think that was
gorgeous?
from,
It is.
yeah, a calendar, and
That's
that
so-
shows the inside of it.
I mean, look at those pictures. They're
So she
gorgeous.
does a lot of hiking and photographing.
Right. So
Beautiful.
pretty. Yeah, she has some really stunning work.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
I've had
live
her-
in a stunning place.
We do.
Yes, we do.
What a
And
great
somebody
place for an
needs to
artist
capture
be-
it, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Whether it be with the paintbrush or the camera.
Yeah, and this is Star
Oh yes, I remember.
from Leaning Star Wineries. And she makes her own wine and she draws her own labels, and she's kind of a jack of all trades there.
So that's also something that will be for sale there.
Yes,
Yes.
the wine will be for sale there, and I've tried several of them, and they were very
They were
good.
You can recommend them.
Yeah, I liked the peach and the pear;
Yum.
those were good, and the Goat Girl Red, I liked that one
Oh,
too.
okay.
So they're
So if we need
they're whimsical
recommendations,
as well.
we know who to ask.
Yes.
And this is Phil. Phil is awesome. His wood carving is amazing. You look at his duck there, or loon, I believe that is, and it is so realistic. And he does quite a few different kinds of birds and animals, and they are just amazing. Those are spoons that make wonderful wedding gifts. I've given a couple of those. Yeah, because there'll never be another one like it, and they're very
So there's a lot of
specific,
unique.
very
Yes.
unique.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very unique.
So if you're looking for holiday presents for some
Right.
people, these are the. You want to give
Yes.
something to somebody who maybe has everything. They don't have
That's-
one of these,
They
right?
don't have one of
That's
these.
great.
People line up just to be there for the same product that they bought last year. They like
Really?
handmade soaps and things like that.
Or if
you
they
know.
maybe have a spoon, maybe they want to add to the spoon collection and they have
Right.
another one of those.
Right.
What do you think what's one of the types of art that kind of surprises you as to how well it does? Is there anything that surprises you? or that you, or is there anything there that, since you've been there 11 years, that didn't used to be in the shows maybe 11 years ago, but is now?
Oh, it changes every year.
Yeah.
And sometimes some artists take a year off and then come back, so they fill in with somebody new. And there's a new photographer, has beautiful wildlife photographs.
I'm looking forward to seeing the belts that, what's her name, Grange? Her last name is Grange.
Okay.
The picture of them is
Leather
fabulous.
belts. What does she do to them? Are they?
I don't know. I think she beads on them and stuff. I think they're going to be gorgeous.
So there's
That's new to
things
me.
to wear. There's things to hang
Oh,
on the
yes.
wall. There's
Yes.
things to give away as gifts. So
There's
a lot of
felted
good
hats, felted bags, and
Spices.
cards, all kinds of cards, and spices, handmade jewelry, and more different jewelers.
So, Sue, have you participated in this actual event before?
Not in this event.
Okay.
I have been in a lot of different events,
Yeah.
but I'm really looking forward to this
I
one.
think it sounds like great fun, and I've never been able to go, but I think I can go this year. So,
Yay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think
There's also 3 wood carvers.
Oh,
Phil is
good.
one of them, and there's 2 others that do beautiful woodwork.
Beautiful work. I think what sets these artists apart or brings them together is the passion that they put into their product. These are not people who are making marshmallow snowmen. These are people who
This is
really
real
work.
art.
Yeah, they really work at their art.
Now, are most of them professional artists? That's what they do for a living, or is it a mix?
I'm not sure if they. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Some are.
Yes.
But there's a lot of them that do it
more
as
the
a
passion, I believe.
Yeah. So you may have a paying job, but
day
your
job.
passion is really with the art.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which you said you did. Is that right? But you've done art for how long?
Yeah, I've been doing jewelry for 20-some years, but I was working full-time.
Right.
And now have been retired about a year, and so, oh my goodness, how much fun
I
to
bet.
have all this
I bet.
time to
This
work
is a
on
perfect
it.
time, the holiday season, if you have gifts you want to buy for somebody.
Yes.
My problem is I go in and I want to buy everything for me.
Everything.
Because I want it all.
Right.
You have a couple other things. Can we show just maybe one other thing you have? Just surprise me with something.
Well, this is always
Faith.
popular. Some
That would be,
yeah.
and this one's a little bit different because you have the blue, the turquoise color on there. Which do you have that on
This
yours?
is, it's
Yeah.
not just turquoise color, it's actual turquoise.
Is it turquoise? Okay,
Yes.
nice.
All of my things are
They're all real.
actual
That's
gemstones.
beautiful.
They're
That's
not
beautiful.
just, and there's a lot of colored stones out there that kind of look like turquoise.
We're just about out of time. Tell me what the price range is. It kind of all over the board as far as
Yes,
so there's really something for everyone.
Well, I have one product that's $1, and then it goes way up into the hundreds,
Okay.
for other artists.
Right.
And
So
there's a
really there is
real
something for everyone.
wide
Yes.
range.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a family-friendly event, right? So
That's
you
right.
bring the kids, keep them under control,
Absolutely.
but bring the kids.
Right.
Bring the kids along. They need to be inspired.
Good, good. And how pretty is that?
Thank you.
We're just about out of time, but what is that stone?
This is rhodochrosite. It is
Oh.
an angel.
I love that.
And
I like the
these
angel.
go for 25 up to about 75 is the
Okay.
range of my
Right.
jewelry.
It's beautiful. Well, I'm looking forward to it. So if people have nothing going on the weekend of the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, is that right?
Yes.
Of November, this is a perfect thing to do. And bring the family, go shopping, and even if you can't buy a whole lot, there's so many beautiful things to look at.
So
and
many
share
things
that.
to enjoy.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful. Thank you both for being here.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, and I hope
Thank
to
you.
see you at the show.
Yes, thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our first segment of Community Hotline, and don't go away. We have a lot more left. We'll be right back. That went really fast. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. Here. Cheers.
What local community media is to us is literally our lifeline to what's going on in the lives around us.
The absolute most important thing that happens in your neighborhood.
People's local communities are usually what's most important to them.
Because we're the faces, the smiles, the peoples, and the personalities of the community.
To not only give people a voice, but to have their voice heard.